Hello, friends. Happy Friday. I miss you today. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Monday, but for right now, let's do our fun little science activity together. You are going to need your bag number 5, and mine has some extra stuff in it, but your bag 5 is going to have it's going to have a spoon, some rubber bands, and it's going to have a bunch of popsicle sticks in it, and then it should also have a little baggie with some marshmallows in it. So make sure you have those items. So if you need to pause and go get those, that would be a good thing to go do now. And then we're going to watch our video together, and I'm going to pause it every once in a while, or probably just before the activity, and I will make sure you have your stuff and things like that. So today we're learning about simple machines, which are little tools that we have all around us in the world that make our lives easier. So they make moving things easier and lifting heavy things easier, ramps and screws like you put in a wall. Lots of those little things that we have in our everyday lives, those are all simple machines. So we're going to go see what they are and how they work, and then we're going to make our own simple machine, and we might have a little snack at the end. We'll see. So let's watch our I almost said visual learning video. Let's watch our science video to see what we're learning about.
Welcome to 3, 2 Wonder. I'm Dr. Jeff, and today, with the power of simple machines, we're gonna make a mess. Cobra, now let's explore. Today, we'll learn that simple machines make work easier, that they have few or no moving parts, and they work by changing the direction of a force or the amount of force needed to do something.
3, 2, Wonder! Yeah! 3, 2, Wonder!
Dr. Jeff.
Hey, Olivia. Hey, Elijah. You're just in time.
To help you clean up this mess?
Well, you missed quite a demonstration. I used one of the 6 simple machines to catapult that cake into the air and into my mouth.
And we missed that?
Today, we're going to be learning about the 6 simple machines.
6?
Yes, the 6 simple machines are the pulley, the lever, the wheel and axle, the wedge, inclined plane, and the screw.
How do they work?
Simple machines make difficult tasks easier by changing the direction of the force or the amount of force needed to do something. And I know just the person to help us learn about them. To the safety zone! Hello, Mr. Muscles. Thank you for coming to the lab today.
Hello, Mr. Muscles.
With the help of simple machines, you two could totally win. Mr. Muscles, are you ready?
Mr. Muscles is always ready.
Wow! Kids, are you ready?
Yeah.
The first contest will use the pulley. The first one to raise this weight up to this mark will win. Olivia, you will apply force to this rope, pulling it down, and the pulley will change the direction of the force, allowing the weight to go up. Mr. Muscles, you will use...
Mr. Muscles knows.
Okay, then. In 3, 2, 1,
Come on! Pull it! Come on! Put your back into it! Harder! Faster! He's just a weak sauce!
Wow! Great job, everyone! Mr. Muscles, you can stop now. Olivia won by using a pulley to change the direction of the force. You pulled down and the weight went up. That allowed you to really put your weight into it.
Lucky star for the kids.
We'll see.
Next, let's use the lever. Under each of these rocks is a coin. The first one to get their coin wins. Elijah, you will apply force using this lever. Mr. Muscles, you will just lift with your hands.
I got this.
Not this time.
3, 2, 1, there!
Come on, you got this. Lift that rock. Get that coin. Get it. Come on, you got this.
You got it! Yes! Yeah!
Great job! With the help of the lever, you were able to use less force to lift the rock. But you had to do it over a longer distance compared to lifting with your hands.
You impressed my muscles.
Are you ready for round 3?
Yeah!
Let's use the wheel and axle. For this contest, we're gonna try to move the heavy weight across the finish line. Olivia, you get to use the wheel and axle. It's a type of simple machine.
Mr. Muscles needs no wheel or axle.
Let's roll.
3, 2, 1, there!
Come on, Olivia! Come on! Faster! Come on! Come on! Halfway there! Come on! Push! Come on! Almost there! Almost there! A little more! Come on! Yes! This is so much fun!
You cheated.
The kids were able to win again by using a simple machine. They applied force to the wheel and axle. That let them push the weight across the floor much faster and easier than someone without it.
I'm warmed up now. Bring on the next challenge.
For the semi-final game, let's use another type of simple machine called the wedge. Using this hammer and this wedge, Elijah will try to split the piece of wood. Mr. Muscles, you don't get a wedge. You can use your hands. Don't try this at home.
We're gonna nail this.
In 3, 2, 1, there!
Sorry, Mr. Muscles, but we're using lean, mean, simple machines.
Definitely impressive.
Thanks to the wedge, we were able to separate the log in half using the force of the moving hammer on the wedge. Now, let's move on to our final game, the inclined plane. We're gonna try to move this heavy barrel across the floor and on top of this platform. First, without any simple machines. Mr. Muscles, 3, 2, 1, there! Now let's try that with an inclined plane. 3, 2, 1, there!
Come on, Olivia! Come on! Push! Push! Come on, Olivia! Come on!
The inclined plane helps us move an object from one place to another. Though you have to move it a longer distance, less force is needed. Speaking of using an inclined plane to move objects, the screw is very similar to an inclined plane. It is basically just an inclined plane wrapped in a circle. Mr. Muscles, thank you for hanging out with us today and helping us learn about the power of simple machines.
It was fun, but it's time for me to get back in the gym.
Now, let's see how you can get hands-on with simple machines.
Okay, so this is when you're going to need your supplies. Don't do the project yet. Let's watch how they do it first, and then we'll come back and we'll build our little simple machine together. So don't do it yet, okay? You can get your supplies and watch them and see what parts you have, but don't do it yet. I want to make sure I can walk you through that part, so that way we know it's made correctly. Let's go watch what they do.
Today, we're going to make a catapult that can launch mini marshmallows. You're going to need some rubber bands, popsicle sticks, a plastic spoon, and mini marshmallows.
First, stack 12 of the popsicle sticks and rubber band them together.
Next, put one popsicle stick underneath the stack and the other one on top. They should touch on one side. Rubber band that side together.
Attach the spoon to your catapult with one rubber band like this.
Now, just put your marshmallow onto the spoon and pull down on the popsicle stick. Then, let go.
The catapult is a simple machine because it changes the direction of a force. We push down with force, and then the marshmallow is launched in the opposite direction.
Try it yourself.
Okay, so let's do this together. Now, you may want an adult's help or a brother or sister to help you, because if you noticed, Olivia and Elijah were helping each other hold the popsicle sticks and things and helping each other wrap the rubber bands around it. If you don't have anybody to help you, you should be able to still do it, but it might take you a little bit longer. Just be careful. I did give you some extra rubber bands, so if you do snap one, that's okay. You have some extras, but try not to snap them all because you're not going to have enough then. So let me pull up my camera and I'll show you how we're going to build our own marshmallow launcher. So let's see. Okay, so I have all of my popsicle sticks here except 2 of them. So what you can do is you can take 2 of your popsicle sticks and set them to the side. And then what you're going to do is make sure that you have 12 in your stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and I actually have an extra. So make sure you only have 12 in your stack. And then this is where you're going to put them all together, and you're going to need some rubber bands. So I'm going to use one rubber band at one end of my stack, and I'm going to wrap it around like 3 times. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. Take one rubber band and wrap it around 3 times. Remember, you guys, I am a video, so if you need to pause me, feel free to. So then I have my stack ready to go, nice and tall. And then this is a little bit tricky on this part. We're going to take 2 popsicle sticks and we're going to put one underneath of our stack and one on top. And now you have to rubber band 2 of them together. So this is where you might need some help. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to hold it in the air. And I'm going to make like a little popsicle stack sandwich like this with my fingers. So that way I can still grab these rubber bands or these popsicle sticks. So I have one rubber band on my fingers and I'm going to wrap it around and around. Just 3 times should be plenty. So it doesn't have to be super tight, just like that. So now I have this set up. And you guys, your stack will come out. So if you need to put it back in, that's totally fine. Now it's time to add our spoon. So I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to slip it underneath this rubber band here. So I'll pull this up, and it doesn't matter if it goes underneath all of your rubber band, just has to be under there tightly. Okay, so make sure you have your rubber band or your spoon all nice and secured there. Okay. And then I'm going to take one more rubber band and I'm going to put it around here, this part of the spoon, so that way I know the spoon's not going to fall off. Okay, so now I have my stack of popsicle sticks and my part that's gonna launch my marshmallows. Now we can give it a shot. Now, before you start launching them, the way you're gonna wanna do this is you're gonna wanna hold the bottom popsicle in place for sure. It might also help if you hold your stack. So if I hold my stack of popsicle sticks, then I can freely shoot my marshmallows with it. So be careful not to hit anybody or anything like that, or lose any marshmallows in your house. Because I also might not eat these just because they've been in a little bag for like a month. So just keep that in mind, okay? But you can try it out, put a marshmallow in there. You're gonna push down on the popsicle stick, not the spoon. Hold your stack of popsicle sticks with one hand, take your finger on the other side and launch it. Whoa, I hit the ceiling. And then you can have fun doing this. I am gonna put a Flipgrid video on this assignment. So if you wanna make a video showing us how far you can launch your marshmallows with your marshmallow catapult, feel free. Woo, boom, I love it. Have fun with this, you guys. Please use it safely, okay? Don't shoot anything at anybody. Keep it to marshmallows, please, and enjoy. I will see you guys on Monday. Make sure you share with us how your marshmallow shooter went on Flipgrid if you'd like to, and I look forward to seeing those. Bye, friends.